Hi, my name's Steve. This is my son Nick, and we have a carpet cleaning company called Puritech Cleaning and Restoration here in Columbus, Ohio. And we just wanted to take a moment to show everybody our newest carpet cleaning van. I've had a half dozen or so in the last 30 years, but this one's pretty special. My son joined me about 7 years ago in business, and I wanted us to have something really nice. So when it was time to replace our last vehicle, and carpet truck, which was a 4.8 Hydromaster, which is a great unit, we've pretty much started doing mostly commercial work, real long runs, a lot of hotels. We're doing probably 3 or 4 dozen hotels consistently, along with apartment complexes, huge nursing homes, things like that. So I've dreamed of having an Everest, and this year we made it a reality, the first of the year. And I want to give a shout out to Interlink Supply, Cleanserv here in Columbus, Ohio, Tony, Andy, Duke, who is the builder in the back, and Angela. They're a fantastic company, and they helped us to realize our dream, putting this van together. The back's all custom because the machine's so huge. You just can't seem to fit a lot in without coming up with some really well thought solutions, and that's what they were able to help us with. Andy's father right next door has a race car building company or something along those lines, and they have welding capability and everything, and they fabricated all of this for us right next door to Interlink and Cleanserv, and it came out great, and we just wanted to share it with you. So here is the van. We went with a Ford Transit 2023. In this supply chain, of course, it was really difficult to find one. We had to go out of state and then purchase it and have it trucked in. But so far, we are just absolutely loving it. I won't spend too much time on the van since I know you guys are probably here to see the Everest. But inside, just love the new kind of modern layout. We keep our spotting kit in between the seats. It is nice to not have that space between the two seats filled up like it was with the Hydromaster. It feels a little more roomy to us, and we've been really happy with this van. We got the twin turbo 6-cylinder, and it's just filled with power. So here is the heart of our system right here. This is our Everest 870HP. We've been averaging runs that are 350 to 450 feet, and just wanted to make sure we were going to have that extra vacuum. And we haven't tried this beyond that distance, but the vacuum is incredible. Temperature stays up even with the setting only on the temperature control on high right here, which is the highest we've even run it. At 450 feet, we're still over 230 degrees. Some great features on this truck. The e-idle has been great for us. We were running a 6-liter PTO carpet van before this one, and the fuel was pretty much eating us up. So this little 60 horse or just about 60 horsepower Kubota with the e-idle, which idles it down when you're not on the trigger, saves about 30% more in fuel, and we're certainly loving that. Also with the HP, we're able to do pressure washing with this unit, which again is fantastic. And this truck is even rated, or this machine, for triple wand. So we're really looking forward to at least dual wand tile cleaning and some of the other things that I know we'll be able to do with it. We've got our manifold filter box here. It's actually set up for 3 wands, but we just have it right now, the 3rd one blocked off because it's just me and my son. Got our freshwater pump out. We do run a water softener. Completely believe in that. It keeps the machine running clean. And let's go on around the back, and here's where I'll show you some of the fantastic custom work that these guys did for us. So we tend to set up each day for whatever specific job and load the truck from there, but some of the basics we wanted to make sure we had, of course, our fresh water. We've got 150 feet on that reel. We keep another 100 and 250 pieces hanging. I've always been with a live reel, but found now that the hoses tend to get hot, rolled up, and deteriorate over time if you're not using them all. I just kind of like the idea of pulling out what we need. We've got our HydroMaster external filter box here, which has been great. We're going to do 4 to the door on some of our jobs to keep the vacuum up even higher. We also used to run an 1.5-inch wand. Now we've gone to the titanium 2-inch wand from Sapphire Scientific. We're loving that wand. As far as the build out here, some of what Andy's father did for the fabricating for us, created all these aluminum racks. This had to be built up because this unit that we bought did have an air conditioner, secondary air conditioner, which we really didn't need, but in this market you got to take what you can get. So they built this up over this for us so we could put the reel up there, didn't lose any space. Put the Hydroforce right next to that. Then they created this fantastic rack system up here where we're able to mount the fresh water hose reel, which we got 100 feet on there, and then 250 on our vacuum hose. That's really on probably 75% of our jobs all that we need, and that's why we set the truck up like that. But then in this open space, when we're doing hotels, we've got reels of 50-foot vacuum hose, and we just load in what we need and carry them in on the job. Works out good for us that way. And then underneath this hose reel, we ended up with some nice space. So what we do is we rotate out different egg crates or milk crates that for whatever job we're doing. We got one set up for upholstery, another one set up maybe with the protectors and things and so on, and that works out real nice for us too. We keep a toolkit with all our spare parts over there. Of course, a counter rotator, we believe in that. Got a couple little pods in here because they're small, but we do have a dozen air movers of all different sizes and dehumidifiers. A lot of new stuff too, so we're going to be doing some additional videos showing some of these products and reviewing them, as well as we've got one of the new zippers. First time we'll be trying that out. That's going to be for our glue down carpets. We've got our titanium wand, of course we love that. And then from Conway, Mr. Conway, we do so much vinyl floors now. We've always kind of improvised, but we went ahead and invested in one of his hard floor cleaners, cleaning wands. It's the Devastator. So it's got the brush built into it, and I'll tell you, it's the only one that doesn't spray water out the sides because the head rotates, so it keeps that vacuum. So I'm going to do a video next time we're doing some of our hotels with the vinyl floors and kind of show how that works out, but we're real excited about that. As far as capacity, we put in a 65-gallon fresh water tank because we hook up to live water wherever we are on the job, and a pump out that we do. The Everest has 110-gallon waste tank, so that's more than enough. And with this little poly tank here, we can get probably 3 apartments when we need to, or you know, an average size home works out fine for us if we end up in a situation where we can't get water on a job. Again, the folks at Cleanserv, Tony and Andy, they had this shelf fabricated for us. Generally you can get just this lower shelf, but they bought 2 of them and welded it up and made us a double shelf that lets us put 20-gallon jugs up there, which is all we need. And it is anchored and bolted into the walls of the truck, and absolutely everything in this truck is so sturdy you can't budge a thing. It's probably the best work I've ever seen, and we just love it. Rhino coated, of course, the floor. We did that a foot up, and this van came with these panels, which I kind of like. We could have torn them off, and we were going to rhino coat all the way up, and I thought, let's just give this a try. Maybe it'll even give us a little bit of insulation factor. And then I discovered some really nice hangers through another carpet cleaners video that we went with to hang our Seal-A-Door. So that's out of the way, and we're real happy with that. So anyways, that's the tour of our new Everest. We're going to be doing a few videos showing startup and some of the cleaning that we do with this unit, as well as reviewing some of the other equipment. So if you'd like to subscribe, you'll be able to know when we put something else up. And if you have any comments, or if you're thinking about one of these Everests and you have a question as far as you know, how they perform or anything else, we spent about a month putting this together. It took a year for us to get the machine. So it's taken us a little while, but we'd be more than happy to answer any questions. Just put them in the comment section and I'll get right back to you. So hope everybody has a great evening and thank you for watching.